go. We've got some sound too. So we're ready to rock, really. And I usually do my first attempts, and I build it up as I go along. And the only thing is, I'll do it this way. And I'm this is a sampler. I've loaded some samples into to Beatmaker, which are my old cuts, like this one. It's gonna be hard to work this thing. Maybe I need to put it to the side. That was smooth like a Cuban. Anyway, we've got 6 cuts and enough to perform a track. So let's try and do something quickly with my right hand, inshallah. And so we take metronome off, and there's an audio track open into a sequencer. So what do we kick off with? Now this is playing on, the first sample's playing on that's what starts playing. I like this one. I like that one too. Let's put this on. Put that on that one. And this one we put it on trumpet. And that sounds good. Let's do a recording. As you can see, There's a sampler file, and it's pretty dope. It's really dope. Get some bud, smoking some bud with this stuff. It's really good. And when I first heard someone playing Sampler, I just thought, wow, that's so dope, so dope. And what we can do, right? We can build around it. We've got this track playing at the moment. This is an old track, it's called. Well, what we can do is we can load some samples. A lot of my files are empty. Like this is not empty. This is good. It's a good file. What we can do, you can increase it to full, and mess about with that one. Maybe we need some synthesizers. Synthesizers, yellow fire, argon, figure. Let me see if this. Oh, Tiger Style. It's there, man. I thought I lost this file. Okay, and this one, what we can do is I don't know what to do with this one. I thought I lost this file. Let's speed it up to full. Put it in reverse and let's see how that plays. Plays good. Let's turn it octave down a little bit so he plays a bit slower. Sounds good. What else can we put on? We need some vocals too. I didn't know Tiger Style was still in my files. I thought someone pinched it. Okay, we can put. What's this? That's nothing. That sounds good. Let's lower the octave on that one. So now what we do, we get this and move it on a little bit, move it to about 10 bars. That's usually a good intro. Fitting nicely there, and let's play around with these. 1, 2. That didn't work. It's a bit disharmonious. It's working, but I need a good cut. I don't know what's going to work. Those two work well. Let's start again. give it a bit of structure. Nearly finished. It's a bit chaotic and it's not working very well, but it's a different experience on headphones, you know. That's what I'll tell you. Let's try add a horns. Okay, let's see how this plays. Let's turn it even more down. That sounds good. Let's try that. So we've got some cuts here. We can loop that instead of playing it again and again and again. And split it up a bit. Split, where's the split button? Loop it around, overlap it a little bit. And add a delay. It's just one delay, not two. Make it 0.4 dotted. And I don't know, I should play it alright now. One more thing we can do, we can add some vocals. So let's have a look. Let me have a look at vocals. Let's see what I've written recently. This iPad, I don't know, is malfunctioning. The audio connection's not working on it anymore, so I can't connect it to any mixer really. We can't mix between two yet. I need a new iPad. It's an old iPad. Let's start with this one. Record. Don't want it in mono, I want it in stereo. So, here we go. It's morning now, vampires. At least give it a break when it is day, or else show yourself instead of fucking mind games. Let's do that again. It's morning now, vampires. At least give it a break when it's day, or else show yourself instead of fucking mind games. Disintegrate, you bitches. Little white shadows sparkle and glisten, blink and miss them, just pains in the asses, idol worshippers who say it's too dangerous in a world of pagan vampires, satanic bastards to have good deeds. While there are still humans, you gotta give them an education. Masonic Western dark scientists, white supremacists, pagan vampires, called children adult monkeys. While vampires are burning, who cannot stand light, get rich or die trying, say humans about pagan vampires. Satan and feral vipers get nowhere. No, I said it wrong. Satan and feral Satan Pharaoh's vipers got nowhere with the provocations against Messiah, son of David. And Samplr got nowhere with producing so many hits and 38 albums and writing the complete text from 14 published books and making 1,400 videos on YouTube, renowned in the wonder world, satanic vampires who use and abuse those who reject Satan. Yet for the imitations, innovations, corruption to die on the fact he went to number one. In everything, it was an argument against me by my enemies of the messenger of God and disbelievers in God on the last day. I said I'm a submitter, one who accepts God is one. They will try and contest it, a loser or a winner. There we go, we got the cuts. Alright, and all we need to do is set it that. Now let's leave them alone. Let's just put a bit of overdrive on it so that they can ride along with the sound of the song. You can make different cuts to it as well, but let's try compressor this time. See how that plays. It's morning now, vampires. At least give it a break when it's day, or else show yourself instead of fucking mind games. It's morning now, vampires. At least give it a break when it's day, or else show yourself instead of fucking mind games. You know where I do, it needs to be louder. Disintegrate, you bitches. It's morning now, vampires. At least give it a break when it's day. Or else show yourself instead of fucking mind games. Disintegrate, bitches. Satan Pharaoh's vipers got nowhere with the provocations against Messiah, son of David. Samplr got nowhere with producing so many hits and 38 albums and writing the complete text from 40 published books and making 1,400 videos on YouTube. Renowned in the wonder world, satanic vampires who use and abuse those who reject Satan. Yeah, for the imitations, innovations, corruption that are in fact went to number one. And everything was an argument against me, but anyway, I said, this is what God, even God and God said. I said, I'm a son, I don't want to accept the God of all, let's try and test it, a loser or a winner. Disintegrate the bitches. This morning now, vampires, at least give it a break from the stage. Well, I'll show yourself instead of fucking lying. Disintegrate the bitches. They're a white shadow. They're a white shadow. They're a white shadow. They're a white shadow. Disintegrate the bitches. What else can we do? That's alright. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but I don't know. I can't hear it properly at the moment. I don't know how long it goes on for, but let me just play it back to myself. This morning now, vampires, at least give it a break when it's due, or else show yourself instead of fucking lying. Disintegrate the bitches. 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 Satan for all that has got no one with the complications against the size of the day. There's something about knowledge, musicians, so many hits to 38 albums, and writing the complete text from 40 published books and making 40 on videos on YouTube, renowned in the wonder world, starting vampires and using views also begin saying, yet for the imitations, innovations, corruption that are in fact went to number one. Disintegrate you bitches. Everything was an argument against me, but I said, this is what God, even God and God said. I said, I'm Disintegrating bitches. So done. And I'm going to export it and call it this integrate. I don't know how to spell integrate anymore. Let me have a look. Let's integrate. So that's doing that. Actually, Fajr is 3 o'clock and daytime is in about an hour's time, so I can send this to SoundCloud. Then we have one. Let's just submit it. That's going through slow. Sending it. Okay, so there you go. So I made a track, called Disintegrate You Bitches. And that's right, it's very dark with Samplr, it's very dark. The sounds that you generate from Samplr, it's amazing. You just put anything into it and it can do a session with it. Do a track, backing track for your vocals, and you can build around it too on Beatmaker. Beatmaker's excellent too. I was waiting for Beatmaker 3, but it's been delayed, so I got a good software anyway. Beatmaker 2 is just as good. I don't know what extra things they've put in Beatmaker 3, but it seems a bit more complex, whereas Beatmaker 2 is very simple, straightforward. It's just a blank canvas, and you can do it. You got total freedom, 100% freedom, and to build on that, it's just multiplying the amount of options you have. That's what I think. What I wouldn't mind being able to do is do a little bit of like Samplr, like play around with loops, and at different points. I think Samplr is made for that, and Beatmaker has made a sequencer and an MPC, and I think they worked it out really well. Then you can have a whole production suite on iPad. You can have like 100, 200 apps or 50 apps. I've got about 50 apps or maybe more. Or music software to make music with, and good thing is, when you're doing a recording, of an app, in performance in an app, what it does is it saves a copy of it, and you can use it in your tracks, and you can also use it as an individual track on its own, or reuse it by like I showed you, by increasing the semitone, by putting it in reverse, and things like that. And those are the two options we have. I don't know what Beatmaker 3 is going to offer for samples, and maybe it'll make it easy to make loops. But I do streams of music. I make it structured. I structure it in a way that it has both the music theory as well as the independent indie sound as well. It's just a flowing beat, it doesn't really need to be on tempo or anything. It just is as it is, I don't count to 4 all the time. I just let it play to whatever length it wants to play. And iPad gives us that freedom, and I make like quite cutting edge, quite unique music in that sense, being the original, and that's what I got. It's one of the simplest things that you can do as a musician, but it's also the original way of simple, but it's given to the original. Only the original can do that, I think, because I look around me and I look at all this music, and it's all loops, and it's all like, and I can do that too, and but I'm making more dope type tracks, and I don't really care about length of the music or anything, because I'm not beating or burning or anything like devils and vampires are. They burn out quickly, if you do solos, whereas we just say, fuck it, it's human, I'm a human, I'm not burning, I'm human. That's why they don't pay me anything, and that's why I haven't made any money, but at the end of the day, it's the work of God, what I'm doing as a messenger of God. And so, what can you do? You just got to keep on striving and being steadfast in the cause of God. And hopefully, inshallah, Allah will grant us victory over the disbelieving people, inshallah. And just carry on playing and praying our salahs, and praying for happiness and things like that. Okay, I'll leave it there.